If you're gonna let a word define you, you better pick a really, really good one. Yes, it's a choice. You get to choose the words that define your life. In all reality, you should set your microphone over there and record him chirping so we don't have to pay for that sound effect. I don't know if you know this, but currently the second edition of the 20-volume Oxford English Dictionary contains full entries for 171,476 words that we use, that are absolutely documented in current use. And then there are 47,156 obsolete words. I want to know what those words are. I want to start using those and jack everyone up. And to this may be added around 9,500 derivative words included as sub-entries. You know, all of our slangs like, you know, the new meaning for wig and spill the tea and that sort of crap. Vid. Out of all those words, you can narrow it down to 2 words that can potentially describe everything that you do. Mediocre or exceptional. Now, by definition, mediocre means ordinary, average, middling, middle of the road, uninspired, undistinguished, indifferent, unexceptional, unexciting, unremarkable, run-of-the-mill, pedestrian. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know why that word is in here. Like, there's gotta be 2 different meanings to that word that I'm aware of. Prosaic. I gotta look that one up too, I'm not gonna lie. Lackluster. Forgettable. Amateur. Amateurish. Okay. So. Plain vanilla. That reminds me of the comment in 50 Shades of Grey. Fair to middling.
I kind of want to know, but at the same time I really don't.
Don't ask. You don't want to know. You don't want to know from me anyway. As your mom, you don't want to know. You don't want me to explain that one to you. No great shakes. Not up to much. Bush league. Now, out of all those words, you know, the other choice is exceptional. And I find that the definition, the words that describe exceptional, to be really, really, really interesting. Because it says that exceptional is unusual, which means as a society, we've just gotten used to mediocre. If exceptional is unusual, think about it. Think about the last time you went out to eat. Think about the service you got. Think about anything. Exceptional also means not typical. That's an eye-opening experience for me as well. Not typical tells me that we choose, because this is a choice, y'all. We choose mediocre, uncommon, abnormal, atypical, extraordinary, out of the ordinary, rare, unprecedented, unexpected. We've come to not expect exceptional. When did that happen? Surprising, strange, odd, freakish, peculiar. I can't say that word. Peculiar. There we go. Weird, anomalous, freaky, something else, unusually good. And the very last word in here that describes exceptional is outstanding. Unique, peerless, matchless, peerless. Isn't that interesting? Peerless. That means that you don't have any peers standing next to you doing the same damn thing. Peerless. You're set apart from everyone else. Peerless. Non-parallel. Unequaled. Unparalleled. Remarkable, special, excellent, phenomenal, informal, A1, top-notch. Her exceptional ability. Now, I have been called a whole lot of things in my life. I've been called even more things since we started this channel. Things that to some folks are downright fighting words. But after thinking about this whole situation, the only word that I don't ever want to be called is mediocre. Now, before you start whining about nothing being wrong with being mediocre, let me explain to you why I personally have an issue with that word. It's a choice. You choose to be mediocre. And let me give you a perfect example of me choosing mediocre. I'm obviously the wife and the mother in this house. And not because I'm conforming, and not because I am, what's the word? Submissive. No, this girl's not submissive. Out of the fact that it's just part of the job I've assumed as the wife and mom. I cook on the day-to-day, but I also choose to cook mediocre. If you ask my husband what he had for dinner 3 nights ago, he probably won't be able to tell you. Hell, I can't. I fixed it and I can't even tell you. You know why? Because I choose mediocre. And I tell myself that I choose mediocre because food and I are kind of enemies, and will be until I've gotten down to the size that I used to be. Therefore, cooking is not something that I want to do much, because cooking leads to eating. Eating leads to fatting in my case. Fatting leads to yoga pants all day, every day. I got my stretchy pants. So even though I don't like my relationship with food, I cook. And I use my relationship with food as an excuse to be mediocre. On the flip side of this, every 3 or 4 months, I throw a dinner party. Y'all, I love to entertain. And as much as I don't have this special joy with feeding my family, I love to feed people in my house. And it's not just normal food. It's food that I know they would never take the time to make for themselves. It's food that I know they would not get in a typical restaurant anywhere they would go. There is thought. I put thought into what I fix for a dinner party. I put love and heart and soul. I drop everything else and I focus only on the menu, the preparation time, the ingredients, what I have to accomplish, what I'm going to pair it with, what drinks fit the occasion. We pick a theme. I feed them to that theme. I research the area. If we're going, Italian, I research traditional
lasagna.
I research what would make the perfect meal combination so that it's an experience. Not only that, but I decorate to the nines. When I decorate, I pull out all the stops, y'all. It's not just a little cheap centerpiece. Oh no. It is props. It is big. It is ginormous. Typically, something goes all the way to the ceiling that's sitting on that table. It's not even necessary unless you are trying to create something exceptional. You see? On these nights, I choose exceptional. Every single thing goes off without a hitch. The table is absolutely decorated. The food presentation, it's in decorative containers that fit the mood of the actual event itself. My dinner parties are nothing short of extraordinary. And this proves that it is a choice. For the fam, I choose one. For the show, I choose the other. Being mediocre at some things is okay for me, but I don't want to settle for mediocre in my art. I choose to keep stretching this out. I choose to take on this daily challenge. I choose to pursue exceptional. You also have a choice. My advice is to choose wisely.